to Eternity Spark, D&D in Kaladesh. Last time our players were here, they joined up in a bar. Found out there was some special object that was being auctioned off in this place. A aether condenser, to make it simplified. They went to the meeting. Met some very colorful characters, some mysterious characters, and then right before the betting started, a gremlin swarm attacked. Sorry, gremlin swarm attacked. Our adventurers, our heroes, you've that already, fought them off. And are then proceeded to chase the mysterious figure with the object that was here to sell it down the corridors in the quote-unquote sewers in the underground. And that's where we're going to pick up. Alright.
I apologize for the squeaky chairs.
That's quite alright. We're going to start off real quick. This is episode 1 for the audience. We're going to introduce ourselves. Go ahead. Over here? Okay. You're ready. I'm going by and everybody's got their mouths open. I am Wyatt Jackson, aka Driftwood. I'll be the DM for the night.
I am Justin Scott, aka Takamachi 2010. I'll be playing Raguli tonight.
You are
I am a Aetherborn sorcerer.
in Kaladesh. They need to keep that hidden.
I'm Brandon Rogers. I play Oromis, and he's a elf ranger / beastmaster.
And I'm Billy. I play Muhayr al-Gamjabar. He is a dwarven artificer from lands of the known.
Alright.
In Kaladesh, not different planes.
From the house.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you guys. So, picking up where we last left off. You were at the intersection following a ether trail. A faint ether trail. It was going down to the right corridor. Oromis in here was in the lead, followed closely by Raguli, and then Muhayr was bringing up the rear. So, you turn down the hall. It's much darker down this way. Just the faintest blue glow originating from pipes here and there. You move down the corridor, chasing an ever-fading stream of ether. The path turns left. Path turns right. Path turns left again. You stand at another intersection. The ether trail you're following diminished. What would you like to do?
I want to see if I can perceive or inspect to see if I can pick the trail back up.
You got survival. Proficient in survival.
No, not in the least.
It's a hard stone floor. I know we should have somebody here who's proficient in survival. Is the ranger not proficient in survival?
I was. I switched it.
Wow.
For acrobatics.
Wouldn't this be like a perception check anyways?
That would be survival tracking.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and let, since everyone has it, I'll go ahead and let everybody roll it. So it has proficiency. But of course the difficulty is harder.
10, 11,
13.
Is that plus your bonuses? Or proficiency, wisdom?
No, that's 15.
Oh, so 15.
Okay.
10.
Go. You see no signs of passage. Nothing was disturbed, nothing was out of place. You don't know, you can't even lean that you can track anymore. It just kind of faded right there. We have 3 passages. There's one to the left, one sort of straight ahead, and then one that goes to the right.
Alright. Let's split the party. Break the golden rule. Let's start off round 2 right. Okay, you go left, you go middle, I'll go right.
So I go left.
Yeah. We should probably all figure out a time to come back.
If we don't find anything, meet back up at the oil drum. Be back at the bar.
Oil can.
Yeah, the oil Can I do a history check to see if I recognize where I'm at or what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay. So since I am a Dwarven Artificer, I get double proficiency bonus on history checks for Gear Force stuff, so that's a +6 bonus to my roll 8, so 14.
This looks like a drain outlet to the Kura Canal. One of probably many. You're still not far away from where you from the inn, so you're still in the Belfast.
Okay.
But yeah, you're not. There's nothing historical special about it.
Okay, so I know where I'm at about. Alright,
You
and
notice that it's getting darker
a
outside.
little bit more pertinent to where I'm at. So this drains into the actual outside canal.
Yes.
Okay. A little more pertinent to my actual situation.
It is a filigree grate, you know.
It doesn't look like anybody has come through here.
No, you look around, you see it's all built into the side. It's nothing. There's no way for everyone to swing it open anyway. Somebody would have had to break it open if they were going to go through it.
And real quick, does it drop straight into the canal, or is there like a ledge on the other side?
As far as you can see, it goes straight to the canal. Now, knowing what you know about some of the history of the building, there may be like a little 5-inch ledge straight down, but it's under your view.
Okay, so I'm pretty boned. My path is dead end. So for expedition's sake, I'm going to use my tinkering tools and and I'm just going to remove the grate, have my hawk fly my 50-foot rope up to a standpoint on street level, and then climb out onto the street and go.
Okay. I want you to roll a tinker's check.
Alright.
See if you can remove the grate without doing any damage.
That's a 17 plus 4, so 21.
Yeah, you're able to get the grate off. Your mechanical hawk takes your rope up, and it's running the fastest in there. It's going to take you some time to do all that.
Sounds good.
In the meantime, we're going to move over here. You're going down the path to the left, right?
Yeah. Based on where we are in the city, where is the city, like, direction-wise?
You're underground, and you're under the city. The city is huge.
Okay.
So you're in like what would be sewers or underground canals of the city right now.
Can I go ahead and use my navigator's tools and my proficiency in that to see at least which way I'm heading before I start that hole?
You have no stars to gather which direction you go.
I'm out real quick. If you want to keep your elbows off the table, because I know this is wobbling, and I don't want people to think we're earthquake.
Fair enough.
They don't know.
Sorry for the wobbling. Alright.
Then, being Oromis, I sprint down the hallway as fast as possible.
As you sprint down this hallway, the path inclines as you continue on. Extremely low lit, like the hall before. After about another 500 yards, you come to a heavy metal door. After a few turns, of course, lefts, rights, but there's a metal door there. Solid metal.
Can I roll a perception to see if there are any weaknesses in the door?
Roll me an investigation check. It says 5. What's your bonus? Okay, so
Do you have intelligence to add to it?
I've got +1.
so that's a 6.
Hey!
Alright, so it's a solid door. It's solid. There's not even
Is there a doorknob? There's no doorknob?
You don't see a handle, you don't see a doorknob, you don't see nothing. It looks like a solid slab.
I push against it as hard as I can.
Trying to break it down?
No, just see if it swings.
It's securely locked.
Go with fast to the left and you can come back to something.
He's gonna. How far away from the start point am I? From the room with the.
Crossroads? The original crossroads we guys are, or from the original room?
Where the closest gremlin body is.
Oh, you're 500 yards back through twisting tunnels, down probably another 100 yards. So you're looking at about 5 football fields before you get back to those.
These gremlins, they're slime glands. How active are they in there?
Roll me a nature check.
2, so 3.
You don't know.
I run back and I pick up the closest gremlin body.
It's going to take you some time.
Yep, I know.
So we're going to move on. Alright, so you went
Not a
straight.
bad plan. Not a bad plan.
The path, Reguli over here. The path continues on. Left curve, right curve, another split. You're at another crossroads. You don't find anything. You can roll me your survival if you have it.
Yeah, well, I'll have my body.
You roll me one to see if you see anything. 6. You find no signs of passage. Nothing. There is a ladder though that you do see amongst one of the walls that leads up.
So it's like right before like this pretty much.
You've got another 3 paths besides the one you came. Against one of the walls there is a ladder.
I guess I'll go towards the ladder then.
Alright, so you go to the ladder. You gonna climb up. Alright. You climb up the ladder to a manhole cover. Still, like everything else in the bar, very ornate, really looking thing. You push it up, peek out. You see a mostly deserted street. A few people there, not too many.
Is it actually like the city of like some
You're
city?
in the city. It is in the city.
Okay. I will go back down and I will try. Like, where was that? In comparison to the past.
It was in between the street, right?
Okay. So I will go to the one. I'll go back down and I will go to the one
Where you came.
Yes.
Okay. You head down that passageway. It's dark. A little faint blue, kind of like everything. Looks almost exactly the same. Keeps going. Turn left. Turn right. Come to another intersection. This one's a 4. This is part right.
Do I notice anything in particular?
Perception.
Oh, jeez. 4.
No, it looks the same as everything else you've been past.
Thanks, runner.
Well, go to the left, to the left.
You're going left down the
Going to the left.
You head left down the passageway. It looks the same as everything else. This one, though, as you keep heading down, you start to hear a faint sound of running water. Guess what? You come to a creek overlooking the river.
Are there any other paths it leads from, or is it just kind of like a where the grade is?
The hallway ends at a grate. Circular grate overlooking the river.
Giant type of grade?
Yep. So you roll a strength, you roll
Not straight.
power. See everything.
Yeah, I guess let's see lucky and I give it a strength.
Natural strength. Force it up.
Yahoo! This is getting worse and worse. It's only like what, first 15 minutes.
You push, and your frail sorcerer arms.
Yeah. We're not known for our
Ugh. Nothing.
Good thing Oromis didn't see that.
A little bit of a little mist escapes your hands. It's part of your nervous.
My hands. I'm sure there's nothing else that's cracking off. There's no
Nothing more than normal.
So there's there's nothing else to go from in there pretty much.
Oh, you know he rolled a 1, right?
Yeah. That's why he graded my character so low.
Well, I mean, there's not much I can add. You slip on nothing, you fall, but
I mean, what do you expect from a frail corpse that only has 3 months and 9 days left?
That's it.
That's how much the Great Universe is getting me. So. Now,
we've been around for a while, so
oh yeah. So.
you just come to the end of your line.
Well, alright then, I guess I'll just double back.
Yeah. All the way back, you know.
Is there a way I can double back to the area where there was a ladder?
Yeah, that's easy enough. Double back, no problem. You don't get lost. Not yet.
Thank God for dark vision.
No, it's right. Oh, there it is.
Well, what did you say it was? It was infravision, wasn't it? Or something like that?
You have dark vision, and dark vision works like instead of when it's dark, you don't actually see colors. It's all like a gray spectrum. However, as an Aetherborn, you have the ability to sense feelings. That was the other thing. You just have that special ability. There's no one around. Feel anything. Sucks for you. Yeah, no, it's within
Get
its
their aura.
range.
So if I'm back there, can I go in the direction I was back where I was at?
If you went back to the one with the ladder, then you have came in one, you went right, and the ladder just went straight on the path. Meanwhile,
Or was it sprint?
you climb up,
Mm-hmm.
and you pretty much get back to the bar. It's still open. It's a little deserted.
It's kind of a mess.
It's kind of a mess. The
Right.
barkeep is still sitting there.
I'm not going to have a drink. I'm going to ask the bartender, or just, so it's pretty much just bartender and maybe like 1 or 2 other patrons.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
A lot of them ran off when they attacked.
Right.
Oh, when you were walking up to the bar too, you noticed there was a car sitting on the side of the road?
That saves me a lot of time because that's what I was looking for.
No, really.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking for the torque racing torque
Roll
guy.
me an investigation.
Alright. Am I investigating a mechanical device?
You're investigating this car.
Okay, well then because I'm investigating a mechanical device and I'm an artificer, that's a ×2 proficiency bonus, so that's a 25.
On a roll.
I'm explaining some of the additions for my proficiency for people who don't have artificer or Kaladesh. So.
Yeah. Okay. So you see this vehicle really there's no, the owner is not around.
I should really repair that.
It's dissolved.
Like, can I fix it, or at least maybe do something that'll...
The bit you'll see, you can try.
Okay.
You also don't know whose it is. There is no logos on it. But it looks pretty wrecked. Gremlin's got to it. The Aether supply in it probably mostly drains.
You know what? I'm gonna tell the bartender.
You look at it. You actually look it over, and you realize that it is
Okay.
the entire Aether supply is pretty much gone. Like, and not just like drain. It's like dissolved out.
All right. Cool. In that case, then I look into the bartender and say, "Hey, whose racer is this out here?"
Bartender looks up at you.
You were really prepared today.
This is stuff from last time.
Oh, okay.
Start doing weekly.
I like it. Okay.
The bartender is a larger, muscular gentleman. Dark hair, carrying out underneath a gray bandana. Brown stained apron, blue jeans, or small stains. He's unshaven, wearing a magnifying monocle over one of his eyes, which are see that his other eyes and his chest not right. He looks up at you. Which one?
There's more than one out there?
What is there really?
No. I mean, out of character, I'm asking if there's one.
No, you didn't see any.
Oh, okay. I tell him the unmarked one and then give him the position where it is because I'm like, by the door. Unmarked one by the door.
That's James's. He's in here usually every day. I heard ranting about something he left in the bar. He's destroying everything.
Alright, well, if he comes back,
As you talk to him, he grabs a copter. That way it starts polishing it up.
Okay.
Fixing it, like pulls out the tools and starts fixing it up.
I tell him, hey, if James comes around, let him know that I'm salvaging his stuff for him. I'll save what I can, and he can pay me part of the cut when he gets back.
All right, I'll let him know. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. And I go out and I start salvaging all the stuff that can be salvaged, all the bits and pieces that
roll
are.
me a tinker's check.
Hell yeah.
Tinker tools. Of course, it's
Ouch. It's unsalvageable. I rolled a fucking nat one.
You go to start pulling some of the parts off, trying to get in there, and you put your tools in here, and you're like, is that my tools or was that a piece? Pull out your tools to see that in your spanners, you snap in half. Man. You begin to work a little bit more, trying to, and like all of a sudden, like you see in the cartoons, it just shakes and then it just falls out of itself. You're not even sure when you can use this anymore. It is completely done.
Well,
There's like a
well, I tried. I go back in the bar and I say, so that was a total loss. Have you seen the Torque Racing crew around? I know they kind of made it out of here in a hurry.
if you're looking for Torque, they usually hang out over at the tracks.
Sounds good.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. I have all this shit written down, I promise.
Okay.
Just page on page and trying to learn who it is. This guy.
Because they should have.
Damn it.
How's that?
Chunky.
Chunky,
Chunky?
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
the
'cause
coconut rum does not mix well. I think they put like some sort of like milk product in there.
It is a pretty based.
We're all 21. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's not. I can taste it. Like
Yeah, I know.
He goes, yeah, they usually hang out at the Oval Chase racetrack. Of course, we let their cars up there. And for a really good time this one, the administrator is going to be a really big showcase for them. Looking to soup up everything, prove themselves as the top racing room.
Of course. Now, and one more thing before I sit back and wait for my miscreant.
He finishes your drink and hands it to you.
Okay. Sorry.
Bartender. It's all drinks.
It's a prune juice, though. It's not alcoholic. It might have a splash of bitters in it. So I ask him if there's a place that I can get things.
You can get anything at the second richest. Like a huge bazaar. And you're really not from around here, are you?
As you can probably tell.
Roll me a persuasion
Persuasion.
to see how innocent and foreign you sound to him.
A 2 with nothing added on. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
As you look over, he sees your bird. Let me check out the bird and I'll give you one of mine.
I'm quite fond.
Don't worry.
I'm
I'm not
quite
gonna. I just
fond
want to
of
look over
this.
and see how you put them together.
If you want, and I kind of unroll, I can pass him like a little print sketch.
A bird?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. He takes that. Roll me a persuasion advantage.
Okay. Hey, that's a nat 1 and a 5. I'm not very persuasive. Clearly,
Good thing it was a very easy check because you gave him the blueprint.
Clearly, my accent is
reaches-
getting in the way.
He reaches under the bar. You hear some clicking. He pulls out a spanner. It's been used. It doesn't look brand new. It doesn't look fancy, but it's functional. And that's a door. That's all you really care about, right?
Hey, I mean,
He hands you a spanner. He goes, nods at you, shakes the plan. Pulls back up.
kind of wipe some of the grease off and yeah, much appreciated.
Bro, always wanted to help. There's you inventors in here. I used to be one myself. See all these stoppers? They were mine. Very useful drinks.
Very useful mechanical creations, especially in this setting. Saves a lot of footwork, I imagine.
Of course, I don't have to pay but 1 or 2 parts aids. This is their drinks and food and stuff. Helps. Of course, the cook is costing me a leg.
Oh, but they always do.
Of course,
On
such a
our-
perfectionist.
Our sand ship cook.
You know that's without doubt tight.
We didn't have many in the deserts where I'm from, but I've met a few since I've been.
Anything else I can do for you?
No, I think I will just sit back and wait for my compatriots.
Alright. Let me know if you need anything.
I sip on my produce and tinker with something.
He's in the bar.
He's in the oil can when you guys start, yes. Alright, so you go, you grab the first gremlin you come across, and you drag it back to this door. What do you do?
Can I use animal handling to extract its saliva glands?
It's going to be less animal handling, more nature check.
I'll roll whatever if I can
You
do
want to
it.
roll a nature check because it's dead. You're not trying to persuade it to do anything.
13 plus 1, so 14.
Alright? So you smash its face up against the door, and you squeeze its cheeks and head as hard as you can. The little saliva spills out against the door. It sizzles a little bit, but you're not looking like you're making much progress this way. I'm gonna stand up.
Before I give up, can I do a strength test to try to knock the door down?
Okay, go right ahead.
14 plus, that's 16.
So you reel back and shoulder into the door? How you doing this one? How are you trying to knock it? You trying to kick it, shoulder it, punch it?
I plant my feet shoulder width apart, about 1.5 feet, 2 feet from the door, and I use 1 foot and I put my entire body weight into it.
Alright? So you reel back and you oh! Ow, that door is hard. Cramp your leg now.
Well, I guess Oromis has nothing to do but to limp back up to the bar.
Roll me as you get back up to the bar, roll me a deception. Versus your perception.
That's gonna be... God!
I got a 1.
No, it's not.
I got a 1.
Oromis saunters back in. He is cat's meow. Smooth as all can be. Right up to you, sits down beside you. Puts his hand up for a drink. Popper drinks, whatever.
I look at you and I say, don't see a box, so no luck then.
Why would I carry the box back?
Oh, well, then you're going to be like that. And I go back to tinkering.
So you were going down one of the other paths.
Yeah, I want to go down the, I went down the one path, the one
Down the
left, I
right.
want to go down the
Yeah.
other one.
Straight left right now.
I want to, Ladder's in the straight one, right? The path to the ladder is in the straight one, right?
No, right, the right one. That's the
I will straight.
Alright. You go down this path. Looks like every other path you've been down so far. Right turn. Right turn.
11.
You don't see anything. Keep going. Another intersection.
Do I know if anything pathways for the section?
Roll on perception, on investigation. What you looking for?
I just want to see like 5 numbers. I guess I'll roll investigation.
Looking very
Oh,
close to
God.
the floor. Yeah, you don't see jack. You see nothing, no sign of passage, no nothing. This one doesn't even have a ladder or a handle. This one is completely.
I'll go right.
You go right.
I will go right.
Alright. You go down the pathway. Again. Very, very similar. I'm pretty sure you've been here before.
Oh, great.
I'm not sure at this point. You're starting to get a little confused. We'll turn around. Roll me survival.
That's 13.
And here is the story of our Lily lost in the sewage compared to
Oh my god.
No.
It's early for this.
You go down, there's another intersection, you're looking around, you are lost.
I am lost.
You don't, you probably figure your way back, but it's going to take some time. You have no clue where you're actually at anymore.
What's around me?
Walls, some pipes.
I'm just in between like 4 walls. Just
No. You're in a hallway, and you're actually at another intersection. You're like, wait, I thought I just passed this place. I'm pretty sure I can go back and then take a left, and then take a right, take another left, or just straight. And that'll get, no, it's gotta be another right. That'll put me back in the room, the table.
Well, guess I'll take a left. Around the path.
Alright, just roll me, let's say,
Or something above 5.
roll me 3 more survival checks. Let's see if you can find your way out at least.
6. 2. He's fighting for the dice tomorrow. 10.
It takes you the better part of the night, actually. But you do find a way out. It is very, very late. You know, however, from being or the bar is probably still open. It runs very, very, very late until the sun comes up. You don't know how long, or if your companions that the guys you met earlier are still going to be at the moment you get there. You're quite a bit away. It's going to take you 10, 15 minutes even to get back there. No, none of the taxi services are going to be able to.
So am I above W now?
You're above ground. You're in the city.
Is there anything that's still open around me?
Around you? Not really. I mean, you know, the bars still, a couple bars are open. You see a couple lights in some places. You know, there's like a hotel and things that you could probably stay at if you want to. Or you can head back home. That's always open to you. But you did promise some people that you would meet back at the bar, so I'm sure.
Real quick, is there anything around me or close to me that interests you or that interests me?
Give perception.
4. Then better change you guys.
No, you don't see anything.
Okay, I'm just gonna go back to the bar.
What are you guys doing while you wait? It's been quite a while. 8 in the morning, still not sure.
I've just been using random scraps to build servos.
Just been building some servos, roll me a tinker check.
Okay. So 9 plus 4, so 13.
I've since had about a drink every hour and talked to the bartender about where the nearest store is. General store. Or weapons store.
He tells you the same thing that he told Muhayr. If you're looking for, down in 7 Bridges. And airplane. Now, you can always check the reload. You know, since you are out, probably have to live up there. Please. Here's some of the lane crafters. Hang out there. A couple more hours pass. You're drinking. You drinking more?
Yeah, so I don't.
You're getting a little buzzed by the time the Lord walks back in from the front of the bar, not coming up from below like you did. He comes back in, sits down.
I look at him and saying, no luck for you either, eh?
I can say the same for you guys.
I never said
Well,
I didn't have luck.
I don't know if you could since we've been here for a little while. 7 hours? 6 hours?
Oh, 4 or 5.
Yeah. Well, on 5 hours.
It's starting to get closer to midnight.
I was close to hopeful that you had found something, but I see that
No, I found nothing down there but paths on paths on paths. Many grades down there that are apparently unuseful, but nothing down there that I find useful. Let alone any remnants of where our unknown party their devices.
that's a shame.
How many servers did I build? How many times did you roll?
Oh, you just asked me to roll once.
Just roll.
Oh, roll a few. Okay, so that was a 13.
Can I roll insight to see if my character can remember which
13 and 9.
person at the table looked like they recognized the man that came into this? With the box.
The man with the box did not come in the bar.
No, I mean like from if my character remembered from when.
Oh, from down there?
Yeah.
You can roll me an insight check. You made one servo complete, and you're well on your way to finishing another.
I got a 10.
You're not sure. You do know that they were all there from what you saw, at least Frothall. Came straight in, straight down, without any hesitation or looking around like you guys did.
I turn to my companions and I say, well, since it looks like we're all looking for the same thing, we might as well stick together. And I introduce myself as Oromis Stillness.
Well, we've essentially been talking, so you know who I am. And to him I say, and I am Muhayr, Bar of the Western Desert Tribes.
I'm Rob from the Factory Content.
I clearly don't recognize the names.
You can roll me a history check. You can actually roll me a history check.
I wouldn't get a bonus on it because it's not architecture.
I get 19.
K-R-A-H-A-T-A. Karakata. If I'm pronouncing that badly, I'm so sorry. Karakata.
And that's what my character is.
Yes. Yeah. Anyway.
Well, it looks like you want to actually with Nightclubs. Yeah, the 8th and 1. What am I talking about?
The club is open 24/7. We can be open 24/8.
Well, I look at my
It
face
never closes.
and I suggest that we all take a little stroll to what's it called?
Karakata.
I suggest that we take a stroll over to the Karakata and see if we can't find anything else out more about the box.
Real quick, we've been in the inn. Does this have to count as resting?
It would be counting as a short rest.
So I've never actually done natural healing in D&D. I've always had like.
As a short rest, you can, during short rests, you can roll a hit dice to regain health.
Okay, cool.
So each of you would have one hit dice, and you can roll that if you want health.
Yes.
During a long rest, you get half of your hit dice back, and one you get the one back, and then you heal. In a short rest, you heal. Plus your constitution. So roll whatever. If you want health, you roll your hit dice plus your constitution. That's how much you heal.
Oh yeah.
So
So.
they completely heal them.
So
Technically, if you use all your hit dice, you can heal. You can kind of shit you like crazy.
Sorry.
Just we apologize during the break. We'll try to figure out a better system.
Since I was walking, do I just get like a minor little rest or
No, I mean you can say you took a short rest too. Short rest is usually 30 minutes or so, roughly. Yeah, you were into light struggle, so yeah, you can take a short rest if you want to heal. You're only down 3 hit points.
For future reference, since I have a shorter rest, meditation anyways.
Meditation replaces full rest instead of sleeping. You can meditate, which kind of still leaves you more aware when you're sleeping than anyone else. And it needs shorter time, so you can technically take more watches than everyone else and still be fine. Whereas if you didn't take an 8-hour rest, they would have penalties.
Does he realize that? Does he realize that?
What they you're
If we do that, like that helps sleep with that.
yes, that's common knowledge. How many hit points do you have at this point, everyone?
I'm back at full of 10.
Okay.
Also very full of
Well, at 11.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you.
You guys all healed the
Look
fantastic.
at you.
Yeah, I rolled
Oh, I'm sorry for that.
7 out of 8.
Nice.
With
Wow.
1 HP to full.
That's good. Alright, so y'all going into the Karakata Club?
Before we go, can I take a sense of their feeling or like what I think could be taking inside? Why they want to go to this club? The club of my mom.
Okay, we'll start here. What are your feelings? Not what you're thinking, how do you feel?
I'm excited. It sounds new and fantastic, and I'm ready to go.
Hopefully now that I might have a way to find a new ship. Because of this article.
Oh, thinking, not feeling. Or feeling. not
Feeling.
thinking.
Hopeful.
Hopeful.
So you get a sense of excitement and hope coming from it. This is actually quite nice, quite exhilarating.
Try to feed off that.
You will love that actually. That's excitement, having fun.
If there's anything anyone loves, it's the excitement of the world.
Alright, so y'all go down. You actually head down towards the Oman area where the rivers converge. A lot of bouncer guard at the front door. You can hear from inside music, smell the loss of vegetables, all mixed in. But it doesn't smell bad. It smells very nice. It fills you with a sense of energy, excitement flowing out of this place. You feel it. The sound, smells. It's so, the smells are so vibrant that you don't taste it. But yeah, what do you do?
I didn't see the card. Where's the bouncer?
Of course.
What was that track's name? Racetrack?
That is the Oval Chase racetrack.
I imagine this is so I go up to the bouncer and I take down my hood so we can see my face.
You take that in, goes down to you.
So I started to enter, and then I would imagine these guys would start to enter, and I would tell him, since don't have some sense that they're.
You don't. It's not really. It's not telepathy. It's emotions. So you kind of actually have to tell this. You know, he could probably feel that. You know.
So I imagine he's gonna be hostile. He could be a little hostile since he's not born, and two people that he has not
Well,
seen.
it doesn't matter if you're born coming in. It's more of having anybody.
Right.
So are you letting him know that?
Yeah, I'll wave him by and say that they're gonna be.
You gesture.
They
You
always
make
feel
a
intense.
little gesture. That's kind of world can stuff. That you do. And you stroll in. That's followed you too. When you follow in, it is a party. Music, sounds, everything is pumping. I don't have dance music or I'd play it. Yeah.
Are there
There's-
ether strobe lights?
There's strobe lights, there's mist like coming around, lights flashing. There's also
Natural mist or is it like deteriorating?
you don't know because of the lights of it. It's,
really
it could
care?
be everything.
Glorious.
It could be smoke machines. It could be.
It could
People evaporate.
Is this a multi-level step?
You look around. Roll me a perception.
6.
Or you could just.
Wait. That's technically a 10.
Yeah, you see a couple of stairs going up. It looks like some balconies. You don't know how many floors it is, but you know there's at least 2.
Or you could just tap me on the back and ask me, hey, how big is the place?
Can I look in? How tall are the ceilings? How tall is the ceiling?
In the main room, it's a vaulted ceiling. You see at least 2 floors. There's balconies going on. Looks like the upper level is like.
So there's an upper gallery around the main room.
Right. There's tables and stuff on the sides. You see servos and doctors and drinks going. Some with food. You see servers walking around with food. It looks like a big open buffet on one side. You know. Right? There's look like some people, some Aetherborn that look like they're taking orders for people, but at the same time they don't look like serving them. Sure. But as you know, all Aetherborns just like to be around. Lots of excitement. People having fun because they feed off the feelings.
Yeah.
Can I lead them to like the main central hub of the bar? Like, I imagine it's probably like a bar or somewhere. Can I lead them to that?
You can lead them over to the bar, that's not a problem.
So I lead them
You
there.
can lead them a lot of places.
Oh, I should.
There's like 5 or 6 floors, there's underground, there's back rooms. Huh? You know that.
I nudge you and I say, shouldn't we? I like looking around, kind of a light-eyed, and I say, so Shouldn't we maybe report the loss of the box?
As we will. First, what I must do is I must ask an audience. I must first ask an audience for my father and my brother. Will not mind, since it is a sensitive matter. You stay here, my friend, for just a few minutes. I shall come back to word what are next. In the meantime,
Trying to think of my
treat
culture
these
as
guests.
like affirmative.
In the meantime, treat these guests as if they were of blood.
Martin,
As I say to the bartender.
Martin, of course, sir. Goes over. He comes over and looks at you guys. He looks at you, and this is another eighth mark. What is your pleasure? You have it all, as long as you are enjoying yourselves.
Drinks. You heard them? Drinks!
He turns around and you see comes back with a plate full of all different kinds of drinks. There's some fire neon ether blue. You see some that look fiery red, kind of popping a little bit. And there's some shots of fire coming out. You see some shots of whipped creams and cherries.
I ask for a drink. I ask him if one of them is a special drink. It's like an alchemical mixture of like alchemically pure water and refined ether liquid.
He turns around, he reaches up and grabs a bottle from the very top shelf. You see him pour it in, but you don't see anything. As he turns around, there is a ether blue drink swirling around in it. Some ether mists rolling over the side of the center.
Like
Good choice.
and I pull out the proper drinking apparatus of a copper straw and I dip it in and start dripping it in my mouth.
Is anyone else around him like surprised at seeing such a contraption?
Oromis is.
What, the straw?
Yeah.
You're not seeing it, are you?
I mean,
I'm
I've
just
seen it.
surprised at how he did it.
It's kind of
I mean, as in like
He
anyone
got,
else
he
like
got his
this.
gloves. You actually, you glance down the bar there. You glance down the bar there. These copper straws.
No, I'm just more.
How he pulled it out. the
And
flourish.
no, how he like did it like a dropper of his tongue. It's just his.
You see the
It's,
liquid.
I tell him it's not technically toxic, but I wouldn't suggest you drink this. I have resistance to poison, so.
Pure ether is a little. You're not ether born.
I take the tamest whipped cream drink they have
With cherry?
Yes, I'm
Put
gonna
cherry on top.
It's Oromis.
This drink is what is known as a blowjob. You just received a blowjob.
Oromis can't complain.
Why did you make me say that?
His compliments to the bartender.
But you also have a whole plate of different kind of drinks in front of you too. You left him in front of you. He doesn't even care. You know, he's helping somebody else. You know, he comes by every so often. Drinks.
While we're sitting there with a plate full of drinks, Oromis tries to beckon people, different Aetherborn, over to group drinks. Try to get information.
And I'm also checking out the crowd, seeing if I notice
There is all races here, and Aetherborn do not drink.
Just.
The only reason he had a drink, and it was pretty much pure ether, he was absorbing a little bit of that ether.
I very much did just for face value.
Pretty much. So that he would fit in.
Because the actual appeal of drinking, consuming a beverage, fascinates
He
me.
has no mouth.
But I have no mouth, so it also makes me sad.
I beckon the Vidalkin over to see if I can get information about the attenders there.
While,
Back to that in a second.
while they're doing that, I want to move to the bartender and ask him where Monty is and where my father is. Like, I'm calling. What type of shit condition is he in? I head off, I turn back to my friends and I say, drink, be merry, for tonight. Everything is on the house of God. I shall be back, my friends. And I go to the back. Okay. And I find my brother.
Your sibling.
Or, yeah, my sibling.
Yeah, you find your sibling Lindsay. Exactly. You're sitting there. He's heading over some papers. He feels a little shaken as you come up to him.
So what would I call him? If he's not, like if he's your sibling. So my sibling.
Or you would call him,
Sorry guys, I don't know a lot of either born dialects. So maybe
yeah, they don't use he, she. The only reason that you call him Dante, father is because
he's adopted.
Well, no, it's with him and Donna, the organization.
He is actually my
It's
father,
father.
but
They're known as father as a title, not a identifier.
my sibling, you could call him
Well, call him Dante, but he had names. No. Muncie would be considered your sibling, or
He's a lieutenant, right?
yeah.
So wait, what does that mean? What's
You
right
don't-
above lieutenant?
You don't have a title because you are not. And more, like you said, your background's more of an entertainer than actually participating in the workings of the organization.
Yeah, I know.
You would be that outside person who derives respect from everybody because you are the adopted child of content.
What's the cloud first name?
It's called luxury.
Or luxury. I like it.
Actually, that
Yeah, so he look at flower deers. Monty, what is it that ails you?
did not get.
Bottle, yeah.
Managed to look at trying to cheer him.
Love it.
But as you know, plans do not go as expected. He does not take it too very well. He wants all at all times.
What does Father intend? Or what do you know of what the mechanism is? I don't know what the mechanism is. I just know it produces a really
That's all we know. Some sort of answer. You know, of course you know. You were born out of big ether machines. Refineries. This is pretty much, we understand that it is some sort of mini refinery. Take one of the big refineries, of course, and miniaturize it into something.
all the power that fire using.
Of course, that's right.
Understand why Father
This
wants
can be an energy source for me. Maybe
Father wants to do. Also, I need to ask you one thing, if it's within my rights. Remember 2 days ago I asked you about my request for seeking knowledge on have you turned up any information on that?
parties are fantastic. All that come around the party. Experience these. It's a wondrous time. Join back with me.
I turned back around for him after taking a moment of thought, and I told him, "What do you remember when you were released from that all that time ago?"
Oh, y'all remember everything. Come out. Everything. Feel everything. Around the excitement. Emotional.
Euphoria.
Of course you were almost immediately alcohol, right? Unexplained, yet so joyous. Just like the party of leaving, so joyous to be privileged.
So what is a party such a short time
It's everything to us.
But there has to be more than just our limited morality that's given to us. Surely finding the gift and how to master it, not only for Father's cause, but for our cause, as Aetherborn, does not pique your interest?
Not at all. Why think on these dark and saddening things? Enjoy yourself. The time you have is precious. You should be living it to its fullest. These dark things, you do feeling the sadness. Why do you think we don't go towards the slum areas? Why do you think we don't leave this city? There's nothing out there for pain and suffering and death. Why feel those horrid feelings? Party, party, party. You will not feel death yourself. You will not feel sad. Your friends and people around you are running your shore like they always do. Like this place does. You do not feel its excitement, joy, happiness oozing around everywhere.
Oh, I feel it deeply. Point being, is even at the end of our lives, return to it,
Like it should be.
as it should be, whether it is or not. If I return to the Aether, I'm not the movie anymore. I become one with the Aether. I become
Exactly. And is that not the most super feeling to be one with the grand Aether?
one world, one
To feel everything, all things, to be moved through all things, to move through everything.
As I agree, that's most important. But for now, it's not quite on my calendar when I finish this.
I understand. We will let you know if anything turns up on this subject. Rarity on top of rarity. Sorry for the technical problems. During that time, we did take a little break. Reguli here was talking to Muncie about the gift, the dark gift of the Aetherborn, and was told that should not be worrying about such dark and foreboding abilities at this time and just enjoy life. So that's his mindset, and that's what happened. If you missed the very end of that conversation. At this point, Reguli is heading back to Ganti's office, pretty much. We're going to pick that up here in a moment. We're going to go back out to the bar.
Where I have
Muhayr and Oromis, what are you guys doing?
I have gone from the bar to a private booth off to the side, and I currently geeking out over some servo crafting with some Vidalcan and dwarves who are partaking of some of the free drinks that we had.
All right. So you caroused a little bit and you're geeking out and
Did I finish that second servo?
Roll me a tinkering check. What are you doing, Oromis?
Yeah, 19 plus 5.
I've never seen the same whipped cream and cherry drink,
Yeah.
but watching for Raguli's return.
Okay. Okay. And anything you want to do specifically while we're in the
I actually do. I want to. Can I go ahead and roll perception to see where you said that there were Aetherborn that were just kind of running around and doing stuff. I kind of want to see the main rooms that they're coming from most commonly and where they're going most commonly.
Some of them are going over to the bar. Some of them are going over to the what appears to be the buffet area. Some are going over, as far as you can tell from the smell of the sights, when the door swings, a kitchen area. There are a few going to the back, but not as many. Mostly through the door that Raguli went through. Mostly they're going to either to the bar, to the buffet, or to what looks to be some sort of kitchen. Shortly thereafter, you see either they're coming back to who they were speaking to with drinks, or they're or thopters or servos are then carrying that are other, not just servos, but like larger automations are also carrying like trays of either food, drinks, and the such. Pretty much working, sort of doing the waiter thing, but not really as waiters. They're pretty much like, hey, we're, kind of like owners do at some of their places. They kind of do the little bit of that, but more or less still socializing.
Can I go ahead and, before I do this, about how far up feet is the lowest balcony?
It's about 10 feet up.
Can I go ahead and take some stairs to head to that?
Yeah, no problem.
Cool.
You find some stairs, you walk up. There are a lot more tables up here. It looks more like a lounge-ish area. You see there's some tables with chairs, there's some with low tables that have pillows. A few tables have a hookah, pretty much, a water pipe, tobacco, and some coals on it, smoking off. People are sitting around. You see some people get up from different tables and leave and random. It doesn't look like there's groups of people, more as if anybody's just sitting down wherever they want, socializing, partaking a little bit, and then or for however long, and then moving on to doing other stuff. So it doesn't look like if you go up to a table, it's not like a group of people that won't invite you. It looks like everything's welcoming.
Yeah. I go to the edge of the balcony. I just kind of stand there and kind of look down the whole scene, trying to take it as much as possible.
All right.
Then I remain there.
You remain there? Alright. Go ahead and we'll go back over here to Raguli. You come up to the door that you know is Ganti's study, quote unquote. You knock on the door. Enter.
As I enter, I give a bow of respect to my father.
Ganti is sitting there. It doesn't really have a desk. It has what looks to be like there's a raised platform with a railing, of course, but like behind that, it's just like you would see at like a Arabian place, pillows and stuff. And there's people there, girls, guys. There's you see a few animals actually around. And you've been here before. You walk through stands of some of his more prized possessions line the approach. A nice lush carpet. What do you want to do?
I first ask does he still look distressed or angry?
Oh, Monty?
No, my father.
As you get closer, you feel the feeling is of disappointment. Not really stress, but there is a want in that stream that usually is not there when he gets what he wants.
Right.
Usually it's not a good sign when he wants something and doesn't get it.
Father, I sense in you a feeling of stress and want. What is it that ails you?
The acquirement of, shall we say, an item that I had my eye on did not go as planned.
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe turn that down to campus. Okay.
The requirement of the item that I had my eye on did not go as planned.
Yes, Monty made me well aware of a certain item you had of interest to you, Father. May I ask,
You failed me.
what particular uses would you require of this instrument that you seek?
What uses do I have of any of my possessions? I want it, I get it, and that's how it is.
Surely, though, you must know it is not all Monty's fault. For, as I imagine he has told you, gremlins have bashed, so you say, our little party. And unfortunately,
Those rodents scourge.
unfortunately,
I am
yes.
well aware. It does not excuse the failure. However, we have been informed he will have another chance.
And may I ask what his redemption may be?
The seller has informed those interested parties where the auction will next be held. He is to go. He is to get the item, no matter the cost.
Shall I go with him, Father?
If you wish.
Request of me.
If you wish. It's up to you what you feel like doing.
And as per se, procuring this device, I imagine our pockets shall be most full, do you say?
Of course. Of course, of course. Any price is not an object, of course.
Of course, as my father wills it, it shall be done. There's also of another matter I wish to discuss with you.
And that would be?
During the procurement of the auction for the device, there were two others that had ventured with me back from the catacombs beneath the auction house.
You would talk about the elf and the foreign dwarf that sits out in the main room.
Yes, my father. They have proved
I
most
know of them.
helpful when fighting off both the gremlin scourge and also attempting, do say, to retrieve the device once it was whisked away prematurely.
And what is it that they desire?
For reasons unknown, I have not been yet able to fully pinpoint what their desires are. Although I can get a feel from the elf that I believe he wishes to use it for a very grand scheme. I believe he wishes to procure some other type of device that can be powered by the Aether device. Such device, I have no clue what it could be, either be ship, automaton, you have it. But I believe he wishes to secure it for his own means. As for the dwarf, I'm afraid I do not know his full intentions as of yet.
Each has their own intentions, as do we. It matters not why they want it. The issue is that we get it. That I get it.
Of course, my father. It shall be done.
Is there anything else that you require?
That will be all, Father.
1 million gold.
Don't my allowance.
Whoever starting is 9.
Not a problem. Talk to Monty on the way out. He will, of course, give you your spending stipend for the time.
Yes. And the final matter is, does Father dearest know that I'm a sorcerer?
You don't know.
Can I roll to see if he knows?
You can roll. Roll in blah, 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 blah.
That'd be insight, right?
Insight. Yeah, that's the one I was looking for. Thanks very much.
Insight. Yeah. Rotten wisdom.
The unwise sorcerer.
5.
You are
five,
not sure.
5.
You are not sure.
Okay.
Oromis will know as soon as how I've been rolling.
If you roll high enough.
You're not sure. So you don't know.
I wish to procure some enhancements to my gear and weaponry. And I wonder where you may recommend I can go to procure certain enchantments, such as maybe an aether battery or perhaps a stock for bolts, do you say?
We have aether batteries. Not a problem. What else do you want?
Well, what I was looking for was like a little compartment where I can put all my bolts. So it's kind of like it's not like an automatic type thing. Not like I don't know. It's something I can actually attach onto my crossbow.
Oh,
so
you're
it's not
talking
on me,
about
it's like
you're
an
talking
on me.
about like a rapid fire clip.
Yeah, just something where I can store the 16 bolts I have left.
Yeah, no problem. He motions and actually no, he tells you, see Monty for any of your needs. He will supply you with what you require.
As I shall, Father. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time, Father. And I will see myself out.
He goes back and sits down, speaking to whoever it is he's with. So you leave, and you talk to Monty.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
He writes you up a ledger, take this over to the warehouse store, what you need, sign your things over. So you have this, and you go back out. So you guys, in your carousing, geeking out, roll perception. You see.
I roll perception?
Yes, you.
Okay.
You're engaged. He is not.
How much money would add to my purse?
Oh,
It's
it's
a-
almost a 6. But it's a 6.
So 13.
No, I'm sorry. No, that's just a 10. I can't math.
Well, that's still fine. You've been trying to keep an eye out anyway. So you aren't too caught up in what you were talking about. But you both notice. You easily notice because you're watching the whole room for it. Regula comes back out from back one of the back rooms just behind the bar. He has a rolled up paper in one of his hands, and he's there. He
Okay.
walks on out.
I wave at him.
So you head over.
As I do. I'm right in front of them.
He comes up to our group and I say, gentlemen, this right here, he is the most magnificent artificer I've ever seen. The things he can make bolts do is incredible. I really haven't gotten a chance to ask him to show me his blueprints yet, but I'm itching for it.
Can I roll to have heard this conversation?
You are too far away. As well as the club is very loud.
I know.
You can roll me your perception.
11.
That's 15.
You don't hear this. You see motioning. You see talking. You don't hear what's being said.
I did try.
This is a closely guarded family secret blueprint. As I'm afraid only those who are the most esteemed and highest members of my family may lay eyes on such a blueprint.
Well, maybe sometime you could make me some bolts. I have a crossbow as well.
Perhaps.
It would be most wondrous to...
Metagame, can we please explain?
Explain. Okay.
I think he already has...
I thought I could explain.
No, to the extent that Oromis believes that this...
Okay, so
right.
out of game. Okay, so
funny.
for our audience here, Reguli is a sorcerer. The world of Kaladesh does not like magic users in that sense. There's actually a mage hunter group in the employ of the consulate. Mainly, they hunted Chandra if you read the story and such. So, Reguli is attempting to keep his casting ability secret. In the last session, which unfortunately was not recorded, but in the recap, Muhayr was able to discover what he was doing. He rolled a really, really good perception to see him actually casting a spell, even though he tried to hide it. Now, Oromis here believes that Reguli is a wonderful, wonderful artificer and can make weapons do whatever he wants them to do in effects of wondrous proportions. Thinks it's all mechanical and not magical one bit. So that's where this conversation is. Oromis over here has been rolling like crap to figure out what the hell's going on. But that's where it is. That's the joke. So play along with them as they go, and let's see if Oromis can ever figure out Reguli's little secret.
I will. Oh, you can try.
All right, back to it. Oromis is up on the balcony looking down at the group of people. Can't hear what they're saying, but Reguli's back. Reguli's talking to Oromis a little bit. What do you want to do?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to leave my drink where it's at. I still didn't finish it.
Leave it on the railing?
It was a little too sweet.
Okay.
And I want to head back there and meet up with my temporary companions.
Okay, you head down to the table.
Temporary.
As he's coming, also
Until it's permanent.
As he's coming, also wait at the bartender. Give me a tall stout of ether.
And he gives you some. He actually doesn't give you a stout of anything. He sends over what looks to be like a little spray bottle. Aether mist. You're in this place. You're really not trying to fit in, even though you really didn't need to fit in the other place. Just they don't really carry that muchly for you. They don't really see a lot of Aetherborn in bars because you don't drink. But you were there trying to look for a good time, so that's what happened. All right, so you get that. You come down. What do you guys want to do? What are you going to tell them?
So I have spoken with Father Dearest, and he believes it would be in the best interest that we reclaim.
They believe.
That's right, good catch. They, generalists, that they believe that they should reclaim the device by any means necessary without any injection. Now, I have been granted a... That's going to take a while to get used to. They have given a large purse to help them in the procurement of the device.
It's kind of funny.
I'm literally tripping.
Goddamn pronouns.
I'm literally in my head just trying to
D&D pronouns
rework
2017.
my basic understanding of my language.
That's all right. I mean, they're generalists, so it's
It's funny though.
They and us and I is still fine because that's generalist.
It's okay, I have weird gesticulations that I do.
It's all good. It's all fine.
So, what will be the next move of us? Got it.
Thank you. Hand me that, by the way. I can put it over here. I have a little space.
Have they found any other information on the whereabouts of our missing device?
I say, well, I actually got a little carried away with my new friends here. Wow. And I looked at the dog and I say, that is a handy technique. Thank you for showing me that. And
he kind of looks and goes, everything can use improvement.
We're talking to creepy.
He's a board.
Yeah.
Look out!
He's a,
I mean, a little out of game, meta game thing. Vidalcan, their outlook is everything. Nothing is perfect, so everything can be improved or enhanced.
yeah, the whole cycle of construction.
Yep. So
All right.
back in.
Okay, so I say, so unfortunately I don't have any leads. Honestly, when we were at the oil can, I talked to the barman Pete there. I'm just making up a name. Does he have a name?
He has a name. You didn't
Okay.
ask what it was.
True, but we were there for like 5 hours, so I'd imagine at some point I...
Roll me a.
What's the name of the bartender at City Dogs?
No.
I don't go to City Dogs a lot, but at Sidewalk it's Mike, Adam, and George.
Alright, you got me.
Yeah.
Roll me a.
I know my bartenders, so let me just put it that way.
I need
At
to-
Penny Lane, it's Joe.
Next time you
Eric,
go out, like
and-
especially if it's like a weekend, let me know because I would like to come with.
Yeah, for sure.
I've heard
Roll,
you go
ditto, roll me a intuition. Yeah, let's just say intuition.
I don't know what intuition is. There's
Sorry,
no
Insight.
insight. That's
insight.
it.
Okay, so a 10.
All right. Through listening, and gleaning people's conversations while you were waiting, the couple people that were left in the bar later, you did hear that his name was Edward,
Edward. Okay, not Pete.
not Pete.
So
You don't know his last name yet, but you do
Alright.
know his name. He is Edward. He is the barkeep, and he used to be a doctorsmith.
cool.
That's a little bit of information you got about him.
Well, he did talk about his previous artificing days. So.
Yep. He did.
All right, so I did talk to Edward, and he told me where the Torque Racing Group meets, and I had previously talked to their leader about perhaps working with the box, not for them to keep, but for us to analyze and dissect how it works to reproduce it.
No, go ahead. I like where this is going. Actually, I think I understand. I think I see what's going on.
Oromis's interest has been piqued once he talked about the purse for this procurement, and he
Oromis, roll me a wisdom check. A straight wisdom.
16.
If you didn't glean already, you remember back in your days with Crothal's group. Sorry, the Gear Seekers company. And they did venture to Gunpar a few times. And as any airship would be, they would go into Free Jam, the airship course. So if Crothal's anywhere in the city, especially this late, it's going to be a free jam, probably on a ship. Which, at this point would not be flying colors and would not be. The name would be Mysteriously Absent on the ship.
Okay. Is there a name though? Just so my character would know, not obviously.
Yes, the flagship is... Those are your artificial stuff. Sorry, write all this down and then have to find where I wrote it down at. It's the lovely thing about DMs, guys. We write everything down and then it takes 5 minutes to find it.
Little tabs.
I really need to get tabs. I really, really do.
Is that a Pikachu on the back of that?
I just use blank labels. No, it's...
I just saw it color.
it's
Continuing though.
Yeah.
Oromis asks how deep your father's pockets are.
As deep as need be.
We-
As deep as the asking price may be.
If there's something in it for me, we could always talk to my buddies to get it by means other than purchase.
And what is it you desire? Oh, I don't know if we got that. Check the back.
So, if we're talking desires,
No.
there are certain pieces I need to finish up my.
Something.
There are certain parts and pieces that I need to finish my device for the Inventors Fair.
And I want a replacement flagship.
Well, that we can do. We can see. We can see.
That's enough for me.
But why a flagship? What uses has a flagship today?
It doesn't matter what use it is to them, it's what matter use it is to me.
It's the Serpent's Tear.
Thank you.
What are you looking for?
He was pulling out a card. I know what he was pulling.
Yeah.
And that would be his ship that he rides on, which is the flagship of the entire company. The ship that he gave me, which wasn't actually a flagship, but was one of the major.
Oh, so you're trying to get your
ships.
ship back? You're Johnny. You're like Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yes.
Right now? Okay.
Yeah, he lost
Try to
it.
find
A little bit of backstory for Oromis here for all those watching at home. He lost his ship during a whaling accident. His entire ship and crew were lost during this accident. He ended up on the top of a mountain and found a sky whale egg. A sky leviathan egg?
It's the Aetherborn Squall.
The
That's their technical.
Yeah,
It's an Aetherborn Squall. It's more
the
like,
magic card is the Aetherborn Squall. It's actually just a Leviathan.
a Leviathan egg.
yeah, they're basically a sea
Sky
serpent.
whale.
Yeah,
It's pretty sky whale, pretty much, right?
well, without the fins, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a giant worm.
He found an egg, and now it seems that he's in the market for a new ship. But that's a little bit of the backstory for Oromis and the motivation, which he has not actually revealed to his party yet. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm sorry for that. While you went off and got you a drink, I figured we'd inform them what's going on and continue.
Very well, new friends of Gonti. If they God, this is ripping me a new one. If they are able to retrieve the device in the name of Gonti, I shall see to it that Father Dearest gets the parts that are required of you and the flagship, the beautiful, elegant flagship you desire. Skyship. The skyship you desire.
The flagship. I knew the flagship was
All-
a stretch. I had to try.
Yeah.
I ask in return is that we secure the Aether device and deliver it to Father Gonti.
I can take this information in and
Careful.
sounds acceptable.
Are we at an accord?
As long as it gets me closer to my goals.
I say an accord has been reached.
I'm chaotic neutral. I'm saying this way.
No. To me, it was the way you said it, and then put on not sunglasses, but regular glasses.
Nice little school.
I was
Very well. An accord has been reached.
I wave. I gesture.
I was
to-
expecting something like this, as long as it gets me closer to my goals.
Nope. Real glasses.
Oh!
I'm sorry. I don't carry around sunglasses when I need real glasses.
I needed these to get here because it's dark. I mean, it was bright, not dark. I got these sunglasses at night so I can see the voices in my head. No, it was very bright and sunny outside, so
Right.
sunglasses. 'Cause it's 100 degrees. Good God.
So if we're going to be procuring this item, will we be provided better equipment for the procurement?
That we shall. That we shall. There is a warehouse. We may go and acquire certain items that will aid us in our quest. Throwing darts in my head now?
That was a bow.
Cost of long range weapons.
Yeah, no, it's not as far range, but it is more
Wasn't
powerful.
that Sprite too?
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's considered heavy.
Yeah, just like the regular longbow.
Yeah, no problem. That shouldn't be an issue.
Just figured I'd ask.
As we reach an accord, I gesture to the bartender to get 2 of the biggest glasses of our finest ale and another spray bottle of Aether for me.
Alright. So, the doctor brings these over. No problem. Brings over the drinks, and you take them off the tray as it flies away.
That's all right. To both of you guys. To the Aether.
Cheers.
I'm gonna take a very small sip.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I checked mine.
I like how your ability and clunk. It's how you try to be
Well, cool.
It's like a chode. I mean,
So yeah, so
Alright.
you chug yours. Okay.
I take a small sip and put the rest on the table.
Okay.
Now,
What are you guys doing?
new friends of Gonti, let's go to the warehouse, procure the items we need for our quest, and claim this Aether device.
Alright, so you guys are getting really tired because it's like 2 in the morning.
I was gonna say, I was literally about to say, are we going to actually get some
I was
sleep
about to say
tonight?
we should wait till daytime.
Maybe
Because
do this in the morning?
what time is it now? About 1?
It's like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should
So then I
probably-
kind of like, of course.
Are there
In the morning.
rooms for taking here?
As I wave to the bartender, 2 automatons come from the back,
Okay.
and they usher you guys to follow them into our, basically our equivalent of presidential suites.
They take you up 4 or 5 flights of stairs. A little bit of a trek, but you know, nothing too big. Oh, you guys have more stamina than me.
I know, I'm just kidding.
Well, maybe not the short legs.
I don't know, you're wearing a lot of stuff there.
I'm good over open ground, the stairs, man. Oh.
So they take you to 2 lavish rooms. The beds are not really beds as much as like fluffy down pillowed pallets. You lay down and you kind of sink into it. Very, very like
It's like the softest
It's super
bed
soft.
I've ever been on.
but it's no like traditional like bed.
Okay,
Those are usually harder anyway.
I'm gonna doff my armor,
Okay.
and then I guess, instruct my familiar to keep watch.
No problem.
I unceremoniously kick off my boots, sling off my quiver, and fall face first into a deep meditation.
Still full armor?
Still
Yes.
full armor.
Okay.
Also, the two
Drop.
servos that I have are kind of, just cleaning bits off my armor and just,
Clean it up.
yeah,
No problem.
At least I took off my weapon.
any minor repairs,
Yeah, those you can do in the morning, kind of like you would prepare.
I just figured I'd have my service do it while I was asleep.
Just
and
gonna
not
hang
worry
out
about
on
it.
stage?
I'm gonna hang out, and I'll
Yeah.
just soak in the atmosphere as the party goes all night.
Now, as downtime, I do have 4 extra hours. Is this downtime or rest time?
This is a long rest,
Okay.
so you have to meditate-ish for 4 hours minimum. You can do light activity for the next other 4. So you can pretty much do anything you want, as long as it's not like I'm gonna like climb the roof and like jump inside of a window and stuff. You know, within reason, of course.
Try and follow your child.
Come down for another pint.
Yeah, you could do that.
No.
And I'm just gonna
I didn't know
sleep
what's
the
about
whole
me.
6 to 8 hours.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
So it gets late morning or so. Did you want to do anything specific? Because you had a little.
Am I
extra time.
able to start training for new skills yet already or no? Or do you want to hold off on that?
Like, are you talking proficiencies for something?
Yes. I asked.
Those proficiencies and stuff you can get. There's feats and such that you can take instead of increasing stats, foreign stuff that you'll get.
Yeah.
Or you can find special quote unquote magical manuals that teach you this, or you have to find somebody to train you in those skills, which is, if I'm not mistaken, 8 hours a day, every day for, I think it's a minimum of 3 months before you actually learn the skill.
That's cool.
So it's something you would do in the prolonged downtime periods, which you will not have right now. If depending on where the story goes, you may have something like that later on. But right now, you know you don't have the time for that because the Inventor's Fair is in a month.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You've been. It hasn't even been a day yet since we started this.
Yeah.
It's been about 12 hours. 8, 10, 12
You've
hours.
been in the town for maybe a few days, but
Speaking of which, get rid of that.
Oh yeah.
Now we're back at 12 AC.
you went back at 12 AC a while ago.
Wow. Now, fish on paper.
Yeah, but you guys get half your hit dice back, and that you used. Well, no, I mean like not life hit dice. Which you only have one, so you get one. Because the way a long rest works is you gain half of the hit dice, half of your max hit dice back that if you used any. So in a short rest, we'll say level 10, you use 10 hit dice to heal during a short rest. After a long rest, you would only get 5 back. Let's say if you only used 3, long rest would still would have given you 5 back, so you get all 3 of those back.
Yeah.
So it's half of your max back. But you guys are level 1, so you get 1 back.
1 back. Oh
boy.
One.
So you're good.
1 die.
So you're back at full health. Hit die is back, so if you need to use it again during a long rest for some weird reason, you can.
Fantastic.
So I guess as they're resting up, I do enjoy the party more. Then a little bit into it, I escape away from it for a moment and go to Father's private study where he has all these books and tomes and
There's like a library in the back somewhere, not a problem.
and I comb through them, seeing if I can find anything about.
Even though you don't really sleep, you need to do nothing that is mentally or physically extraneous for 8 hours.
With him still not tired.
So, well, it's one of those things where you can't study really. That's too many mental
I can't like
struggles.
read either. It's like
Light reading, but you're not gonna be able to advance.
so it's like I
You
can't like
really study.
look
stuff.
through like the collection of everything and see if I can find something I'm looking for, but not actually delve into it.
Not really. That's you're actively at that point. You're actively searching for something.
So I mean, as much of a spirit as he does then.
Well, pretty much everybody needs a 6 to 8 hour period. He just has to meditate for 4. He still needs light activity. He still can't do anything strenuous for another.
Most of the time it's like practicing an instrument.
You know, something very light, not strenuous. So, for you, hanging out at the party, some socializing, and you know,
And
that would be what's considered your rest. You know, out. If you were to go somewhere else, and then it'd be you can just kind of just sit there. I mean, you could read a book for enjoyment, but you can't like study or search for something.
You'll be great whenever we need to watch, man.
Yeah.
Actually, that is very true. Alright, I guess I'll do a little bit of a socializing some more, and I just won't leave.
Yeah, it's nothing major. Again, it's like late morning. By the time they come down, it's like 9-10 o'clock. When they head down to the bar area, to that main area. Pretty much as you get down there, some like an automation hands you like a plate of eggs and bacon.
That's cold trim.
And there's whatever else you could desire: breakfast wine, or stouts, or orange juice.
Orange juice sounds good.
Whatever you would want, there's pretty much you can get for breakfast.
Right.
And so y'all have your breakfast. Anybody want to do anything before y'all head out, or y'all just want to go ahead and head
Well,
out?
I welcome them after a night's rest. And how was your night?
It was quite comfortable, thank you. It was most enjoyable rest.
Everything to your likings?
I slept like a rock.
Great to hear. Great to hear. Well, friends of Gonti, eat up, for the journey will be long.
Oromis scarfs down his food as quickly as humanly possible. Well, elfly possible.
Hopefully.
That's
Don't be racist!
that's disgusting yet. By the way.
Well, I do have 5. I do have at least 5 movement speed over both of you.
His food disappears fast, but there is actually no mess. It's not really horrifying either. It's just precise and methodical. Really, it's like
Interesting.
he really doesn't chew. He doesn't seem to chew much. And roll me a Constitution.
He doesn't have much of a gag reflex.
17 plus 18.
You managed not to choke.
Well, thank God you don't throw up in my father's
I wouldn't throw no. He would.
Made a fool of himself yet again.
Again. Yeah, I eat at a regular but stately pace. I don't need to script everything.
Okay.
Also, does that mean my life total is now down to 3 months, 8 days?
Yes.
Yeah.
That does tick. I'm sorry.
One less
Another
day on
day
this earth.
older, another day wiser.
You partied all night.
Mm-hmm.
There those brain cells.
Not really killing brain cells. It's.
Nah, I don't know what to begin with.
I mean, to be
It's
fair,
always
you
only 12.
He's
to
not
be
the
fair,
wisest
you actually know exactly how long you have left, so it's not a. This is a normal thing for Aetherborn, so it's
Just
not.
taking
like-
that out of context, God, just think of that. That's like,
That's,
I don't know if that would be a good thing or that would be like a bad, in like real retrospect.
In real life,
I mean, I don't know if I really want to know like how much I had left. I mean, you kind of would, but at the same time, I wouldn't want that like in the back of my mind. Like,
barring
either
some
way.
tragic events, that's how long you have left.
Yeah.
This is you knew that from the moment you crawled out of the refinery. This is an Aetherborn thing.
Yeah.
You were unfortunately getting to the end of your time. You've already lived for probably
That's my crack.
close to a year.
Fine.
Yeah, well, that's why you wear stuff to cover it up. But that's why you are a glutton for the finer things, for enjoyment.
Oh, I am.
I mean,
So-
that's a known thing. That's why you.
I'm
it's not
158 times wiser than you.
You know what? I got more money. So,
There.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so what are you guys doing? Oh wow.
God, I wish Oromis had heard that. Alright, so yeah, I finished the last piece of my breakfast and I say, well, that was delicious, thank you. I guess, where's this warehouse we should be making our way to?
And he leads
well,
you.
is there anything you still need to do?
Nah, Oromis is pretty. I mean, he woke up
You are very
dressed.
pretty, yeah.
He woke up.
Awkward.
He woke up dressed. All he had to do was put on his boots and weapons, and he ate.
You
He was
don't
good.
want to take a shot.
No shower.
Nope.
Wash yourself.
Nope. He's an elf. He's fine.
No use of routine.
Elves still have to wash every now and again.
Now and then.
We don't perspire, and we always smell like fucking roses.
Well, actually,
Right.
it always smell like pine needles. Thank you.
He has one of those pine freshener things.
Dangling from my.
Dangling from his ears.
Alright, continuing.
Let's just get to the warehouse. This gets weird.
Alright, so Raguli leads you out of the club. The same guard is standing there. You leave out, you go
It
out.
sucks to be him. He doesn't really. He's wasting a lot of time.
Not really.
He gets his enjoyment.
He can feel everything that's going on inside, pretty much. So-
Maybe he's like a antisocial Aetherborn, or like an introvert.
I'll tell you this much: they're not out there for their own. Wow.
He gets that Aetherborn gets his enjoyment. He gets his.
He's not out there because he wants to be.
You know, I mean,
It's a little dark.
But I mean, he's still standing out there, and he's big. He's intimidating. You know that he is for Aetherborn. He's young. He's probably a week, maybe 2 weeks old. But that's usually how they come in. You know, hey, you're new. You can enjoy it, but this is what you have to do for a while. Sort of thing. It's one of the procedures of the Ganti family. You had to do your stint as doorman when you were first
Those were the times.
born. Anyway, so it's not like it's anything. It's not too big of a deal. They do it and get over it. But you lead them back out to the main street of Beaumont. The barges are going now at this point. You know, so there's a bunch of ships coming in, trade ships, restaurant ships, bazaar ships. You know, I mean, it's all out there. He leads you down the street a little bit. It's morning. You see a few. You see people walking down the street. People not walking down the street. And he leads you down a few. What would be known as city blocks. You really can't tell because all the buildings are super close together. Right. Takes you down an alley to a side door on one of the warehouses. Knocks on the door. Old slit in the door opens up. And you see the blue glow of Aetherborn behind it. And the door opens. There's an Aetherborn there, there's a human, and there's also a human there. There's also a dwarf there.
There you go. Father Ganti has sent us on an urgent matter, and we must pick up some items.
The Aetherborn puts his hand out,
I give him a ledger.
takes it, unrolls it, rolls it back up, puts it away, and pulls out a purse, like a bag, hands it to you. Quite hefty. And he motions to the human door. And they look at you and go, this way. Come with us. They take you back to there's a desk. He goes, and there's a paper on the desk with lines on it. He's like, what do you need?
I don't know. Do you have an example of the paper with lines on it?
I
It
mean,
looks
Like
like
what's on it? I have no idea what to even ask.
college ruled.
It's literally like college ruled paper. It's a blank white piece of paper with just lines on it.
Requests maybe? We can request.
You know, it's like, what do you want? This is to keep, so they have a written record of what's taken out of stock and stuff.
I say, well, if you have any extra tools lying about, I could use those heartily.
What type of tools?
Perhaps smithing and alchemy.
Okay.
And if by any chance you have any magnification glasses, that would be fantastic as well. I have some very delicate work that could definitely benefit our endeavor.
And he writes these things down on there and looks over at you, Oromis.
It's
The
the
human.
Oh, this is the
Human.
So I probably shouldn't make jokes about age.
No.
A composite. I ask, do you have any composite bows or extra healing potions lying around?
Healing potions are a slight bit rare, as the refinement process for healing aether is a bit tough. I need to order a few of those from Greenweld. Writes down some stuff. And you, sir?
I require, well, we require,
You can say I.
I require as many bolts as we have to spare for a crossbow. I also require a, sorry?
You can only carry so much.
Okay.
But as much, how much do I need to that?
How many do you have?
I have 16.
Bolts usually come in allotments of 10 or 20. So you can get a 20, you can get another case of 20
I'll take
without
it-
any problem.
I'll take
You
another
can get
case.
2 of them if you want, but you know,
I don't want to.
remember what you're going to be carrying this
Yeah.
stuff.
I'll take another case of bolts.
Not a problem.
36. I will need a aether battery that
Okay.
is fully equipable that can be modified.
Okay.
What was the little thing you said? The little
Kind of stroke my beard and hearing this.
For what?
for
Oh, you want a rapid fire clip for a
rapid
crossbow.
fire clip.
Okay.
And
Also
also
auto reload, pretty much.
how about 10 vials of aether, like the spray stuff?
I
I
think
don't
you're
know.
harboring an addiction, pal.
You know not what I require.
Or mistakes step
My
back.
house.
Or mistakes step back.
Would that be all? Okay. So they run off. A few minutes later, they come with pretty much it's a belt for it's like a work belt. Looks like a work belt.
Mm-hmm.
Smithing tools and alchemy tools or something.
Yep.
There's some vials and some things in it. And they put it up on there gently so the vials don't break.
Mm-hmm.
What else did you ask for? Is that it?
Magnifying glasses.
They put a little box on the table beside it. You lift it up. It is a set of it's a magnifying glass that has the kind of like you see with the glass things with the multiple lenses.
Yes. Adjustable
Kind
lenses.
of comes out. It fully down. It's like looks like this.
Nice.
It'll come out this big, but it magnifies. You know.
Mm-hmm.
The dwarf comes with that. The human comes back carrying what looks like to be a bow over his shoulder. And it looks like to be a quiver of arrows also.
That was dope.
Can't get onto. And a small box. It's about yay big. Sort of. Not too huge. And sets it down. He opens the lid on the box and pulls out, and it only has, it looks like to be 3 vials in it, of a reddish blue mixture. And he pretty much goes, we're running low. He goes, we're running low on stock. We have these 3, and pretty much hands you one, and hands each of you one.
Hell yeah.
Y'all are welcome.
Hands is what?
One
healing
potion.
potion, pretty much. The normal type. Because
I mean,
we're waiting for our shipment of those to come in.
and how many arrows were in that quiver? Do you know? Like, cool.
20 euros.
Just so I can keep track of my errands.
There was also one thing I wanted to add to. What's that thing you're wearing? Your little ring.
This?
Thing. Yeah.
This is just a Hitman Reborn Guardian of the Storm Ring.
Well, I meant like that thing.
What is it? It's
Yeah.
a chain. It's just a ring.
Oh, okay.
Chain ring.
So
Do you want one in the game? Does it look cool?
that's what I'm trying to go with.
Jewelry!
Because there is a purpose for it.
Okay. I like it. I like
I
it.
also want it to be aether, or at least resemble.
No problem. So they give you a
They
give you a ring. It has like a
Actually, I roll
looks to be
perception.
Josh, you know nothing.
and it's actually a little bigger than this. It's a full finger armor looking thing that has like little aether capsules on the.
Okay. And what's that actually called? That's just a
It's just put
a chain ring.
Just put aether chain ring.
Or
Okay.
an aether ring.
That'll be fine.
I, because I'm polite, thank them.
He also brings you the clip at 20 bolts.
And
what else did you want?
Seeing the bolts, I say,
The battery.
so are those the special ice bolts you were telling me that your family makes?
Yes. As you see, I am not allowed
Roll me a perception.
to know.
Who, me?
Yeah.
You better not.
Roll perception.
God help you.
Okay.
Here, he knows.
Don't you?
I already know. I'm just fucking with you. It's a 10 plus 4.
14.
Yeah, 14.
When you say that, you notice that the human that's giving this stuff to him kind of like gives him like an eyebrow and just kind of shrugs.
Oromis isn't paying attention. He's comparing the two bows.
Yeah.
He knows what he's about.
Son of a bitch. But go on, continue.
What I was saying, and I'm near myself.
Uh,
As I mentioned, even I do not know the process to creating the enchanted bolts.
I also want you to roll me an intuition.
intriguing.
Not intuition,
Persuasion?
no.
Or-
No, it's insight.
Insight.
Deception.
God, I don't remember.
What about deception?
Wait, who rolls it?
Helm. Well, you're rolling me an insight first.
Okay. So insights at a 19.
Alright.
Now roll me a deception.
Now deception.
You roll me
also
an insight.
plus 4.
I roll an insight too. 3.
Oh my
Oh
god.
wow. A 23 on my insight.
Okay.
7.
What was your insight?
His deception blew. His insight was fine.
So was mine.
You really feel like he's fucking with you.
So, can I roll to see?
What was my insight?
Or does that kind of already?
Oh, your insight was to roll to see his story that he is spinning, because he rolled a deception, to see if you believe that there may actually be magic bolts somewhere that he may be referring to, even though he may not be using them. No,
Okay.
there's not.
Alright.
You get the feeling that maybe he's.
Can I roll a perception to see what's going on between them now?
Roll me a
You mean
perception
that
to see if
awkward
you see
stare
that there's
between
anything
two
going on.
friends?
With your bows that you are comparing.
Are you
to.
serious?
You are very enamored by this new bow.
safe.
Ooh, bows.
You'll never know.
Love it.
That 8 will be your downfall.
That's fancy.
So can I roll to see if I get the idea that he knows?
Roll me a
Oh my
deception. You
I
gotta
would
beat
have
a
lost
19.
that one too.
7.
Yeah.
You didn't beat a 19. He is janking you around. You have the very strong feeling that he may know your secret.
I just glare. And the only way my fully blue eyes can glare.
He
kind of-
stops mid-explanation and just kind of goes,
I lift an eyebrow in a suggestion that you better play along with it if you know it's good.
In the midst of all this, Oromis just drops the old bow on the counter in front of the human and says thank you again awkwardly.
he's like, okay, he picks it up and inspects it. He's like, Clean room, probably solid.
Almost don't care.
Yeah.
Has everyone found what they were looking for?
I think I have, actually. I think I have.
I'm good.
So let us make haste.
If Oromis's wisdom and intelligence were so high, he'd probably refer to himself in third person.
Marvin's is good.
Oromis good.
So
where's our where are we
I'm out
supposed to
of-
be heading?
where are you supposed to be heading?
Where are we?
Where are we
Oromis,
supposed to be heading?
Oromis shouldering his new bow. That's shiny. I want it to be shiny.
Of course it's shiny.
Says, if we're going to get this, whatever it is, we might as well go to Free Jam and see what Krathok can do for us. Krathok?
Okay.
I say, I don't know how I feel about working with in such a blatant disregard for order with pirates. I've worked with pirates before, but
Just
this
ask
seems successful.
Father Dearest, if his ears has heard of any place where
Roll
it
me an
might be.
intelligence check, please.
Oromis gets a little
Please,
snippy and
please,
says,
please.
well, maybe not everyone's what they seem to be, because I passed that wisdom
I got
check.
an 11 plus 12. No, sorry,
What?
it's 12.
It's 12.
Knowing that they're a crime syndicate.
Oh,
You don't know that.
Gonti did say that
Oh, right,
Monty
right.
was going to
I'm saying, perhaps
was
not.
going to attempt to procure this today.
Because I wonder if you also know that he's a sorcerer or not.
In your mind, that would mean
Does he?
Monty probably knows
Is
where
that what he's talking about?
So I'm going to ask the
Why?
warehouse keeper where Monty is.
His character now, it's unsure whether or not my character knows. due to a recent conversation. I said, Vinny said that he doesn't know how he feels about working with pirates. I said, well, not everyone you work with are always what they seem to be, because of that wisdom check for...
She knows he's in a crime family. And I'm like, wait a second, does he know he's a sorcerer? Is that what he's talking about?
I don't know. That's hilarious. I love it.
The dysfunction of this group.
He would be probably still in the club.
Secrets don't make friends.
Back at the house.
Let's go get our...
So, okay, hold on. He suggested going to Free Jam to speak the protocol.
Yeah.
My sibling is literally going to go and cure the device.
Is there a
on
time
Father's
frame for that?
behalf.
Emergency.
Oh, it's that Monty character going,
My
not
sibling,
us.
yeah.
Well, he was told to go originally, and
Yeah,
you
you guys
also
come with
probably know that Twerk knows if he was there originally.
Is there a time
Oh,
frame for this
right.
So-
next auction?
You don't know.
The Monty
You.
knows.
Yeah.
How about this? How about I go with Torque Racing to the auction, you go with your pirate friend, and you go with Monty, and that way we triple the likelihood that it falls into our collective hands.
Agreed. More ground, we more success.
Okay.
Right?
Still looking for though.
So I guess we go separate ways and then meet back at the auction.
Splitting the party?
Wait,
But not for long.
Wait. That's what the character said. Just wait for me to get to my turn.
Hold on. Hey, here's my thought behind it. Out of character. I mean,
Now I know exactly where you
Just
guys are going.
boot and then straight to the auction.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
I was fucking with you because
No. If it was combat or anything, if I, as a out of character, thought like combat was coming up in any way, shape, or form, I would not split the party. It would just
Oh
not
yeah, so
happen.
here I'm too squishy. Way too squishy.
okay.
I'm
But-
pretty sure I'm the only character that can handle a battle right now.
Evil, evil DM grin. Alright.
Okay, so you're gonna go with him?
No, you're all.
Alright, you're gonna go by yourself?
I will head to Oval
I
Chase
didn't
Track.
say that.
You didn't say that.
Oromis said yes. It's my turn.
You can have whatever you want to. There's no contract.
Alright, cool. Oromis just kind of walks out of the warehouse follows them out and just kind of stands there for a few minutes.
Just in front of the warehouse.
Follows who out? Us?
Yeah, when
And then y'all both leave the warehouse, and then you go back to the club. He goes towards Oval Chase. You just stand.
Where? I wait for like him to get like 40, 50 feet ahead of me. And then I follow him. I'm gonna go ahead and roll a stealth.
Oh, he's gonna now.
Roll a stealth, and you roll a perception.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Wait.
That's a good guy now.
Wait! Plus.
Oh wait, +4, so that's 9.
What's your step?
That's 12.
Ooh, a 9 to a 12. That was so close. Oh, so
Dang it!
all right. So you are able to follow. You don't notice anything. You head. You are starting to go down the street. And walk. Where in the hell's the Oval Chase at?
What?
You start to walk, and then you slow down and go. Where is the Oval Chase track at? Huh.
I stop a passerby. I stop a passerby and say, I'm out of town, here for the Inventors Fair, and I heard there's the most wondrous races held at the Oval Chase track, and I was hoping to see some of them. Could you possibly give me directions?
You reached out and took the arm of.
If you start an encounter, I swear to God.
The Dalkin.
The unfriendly and
a
unruly.
male for Dalkin.
Alright.
He's taller than you, of course. He looks down at you and goes, okay, yes. He points off, and you see in the distance what looks to be, from this angle, looks like a roller coaster.
Okay.
And goes, that would be the Oval Chase track. You can get there by, and he points over the other side. There's this big stand.
Mm.
Can take one of the mini transports there.
I nod and thank him and go to the mini transport.
You go one of the mini as in multiple transport.
Right.
You go up to this one. It's not mini transport.
I thought it was like a small transport for individual people. Okay, alright. So I get over to that. Oh man.
It looks. You go over to it, and it has, you see the little sign that tells you like when the things are supposed to come. One of them's supposed to show up soon. It tells you to stops. It's from what you can glean from the little sign. About 5 stops will get you to the oval track, and so you go up, and you go up a flight of stairs. You're like, bus?
Okay.
Car, flying device? I don't know. You go up, you sit down on the bench. About 10 minutes later, a giant elephant looking mechanical contraption, partly wood, partly metal,
Right.
walks up. Its back is actually flat, and there's rows of chairs on it.
Alright. Fantastic.
So you get on, and it odds on.
And while this is happening, I'm just like taking in like all the fantastic sights of Girapir City.
There is stuff going on everywhere.
Yep.
We're gonna pause you for a moment. Come back over here.
What you doing, bud?
Gooley, what are you doing?
Apparently, the lead singer of Linkin Park just killed himself.
Well, I knew that a couple hours.
Yep.
Well, thanks for telling me.
knew you were a fan.
Soundgarden.
I was.
Soundgarden singer and
Didn't
him
know
both
it
died
mattered.
the same way. They both killed themselves by hanging. And they were good friends.
And it was the Soundgarden's singer's birthday today. And that's pretty much why you did that.
Yep.
Really sucks.
Anyways, back to mischief and fantasy.
Yeah.
That's very sad.
To bring it back to a more happy note,
Our condolences to Linkin Park, too.
yeah.
Go ahead.
We'll play one of their songs in a bit.
Anyways, back to me.
What are you doing?
I am going to find Monty.
Alright, so you go back to the club. You go right in, no problem. You go to the back. Monty's pretty much in the same place he was.
So,
I'm getting to him in a second.
okay. So,
You follow him. He goes back into the club. You go up to the club door. Look up at you kind of look up at the bouncer. He's not.
he's tall.
You go in. Perception. It's pretty much a 24/7 party in here. So music, people.
That is a 7.
You lost him in the crowd.
Doesn't help when you're prone. It doesn't help when you're prone.
Why is he prone?
Oh no, I did the miniatures. I made
Yeah.
it look at those.
So it's like, he's not really prone, but it was just.
No.
He was messing around.
Mess
I
around.
kid, I joke,
Yeah,
I
he
joke.
was darting back and forth in the shadows trying to follow you.
So I find Monty.
Mm-hmm.
Can I sense what type of feel or emotion he's in?
Anxious. Impatient.
And I look so impatient, my dear sibling. All will go according to plan. And I
Just
imagine he has that
not
many turns around.
fast. No.
Well, have we any word on where the device is?
Oh, of course. The new auction place will actually be here in Beaumont.
Do tell.
We received a letter from a doctor telling us.
I'm just gonna say right there,
the
that's
place.
really cool looking.
So you guys didn't. We're gonna a little out of game now. Again. You guys didn't actually get this because someone couldn't make it through a door. Seems like y'all have the same affliction Critical Role does, man. Doors are your worst enemy. But this is the note that you would have received if you made it through the
We
door.
appreciate your enthusiasm and interest in our wares. If your interest is legitimate and you have the coin, come to Beaumont.
Pass it around, take a look at it.
Pass that around.
So there would have been, if I had gotten through the door.
If you had actually made it through the door, a Thopter was going to show up and drop you this note.
Would there be anything else there?
Maybe.
You'll never know.
We can go back.
Well, not now. It's not. I mean,
The deed's been done.
at the time.
The deed's done.
He's got the letter. It's gone.
But I mean, besides the letter that Monty has is not as charred as this.
Right.
You know.
So,
Right.
tell us, what is the second plan of action if the first goes awry? If it shall.
if we do not win the auction, then we do what we do.
Delicate matters. Delicate matters.
One way or the other. Father will get his prize.
Of course, anything for Father Dearest. Are you ready to leave and go? Are we in the place or
You're in the club right now.
what time will these proceedings commence?
Your guess is as good as mine. I don't see a time or an exact location. I just see one of the districts of Windapar.
We shall keep our eyes and ears open and leave more and more of Father's men stationed around the club.
Oh, the club
Just
is
for-
not a problem. I've sent out a few members to see if they can't figure out when and exactly where. I mean, this letter is not very specific, and it's very interesting writing. But that's all that we have to go on.
Quite. Then, I suggest you not look so tense, Monty, my sibling.
Well, the problem is, at this point, if we miss the meeting,
The
Probably
meeting
will
will
not
not
be
be
happy.
missed. We will make sure, even if we do not manage to barter
hold
coin,
on to that. Hold on to that.
even if we don't barter coin, we shall receive the device one way or another.
Of course we will. The trick will be getting it before I get it. If you understand the meaning.
Quite. Well, until then, let us go. Let's.
I am waiting for the others to get back to see if they found anything out. If you hear something or find something, please let me know.
Very well.
He bows. Oh, that pouch had 200 gold in it, by the way.
Oh, nice. So I just add to my total.
Wait, how much gold?
200. 200 GP, right?
Boy, you better hope you got a good saving roll from a pickpocket.
Boy, I hope you don't think about it.
You don't know. You just saw a hefty pouch be handed to him.
Maybe I want it. Maybe I want it for the pouch.
What are you doing now that you're in the club?
Okay, so what are my abilities? Mask in the Wild. It says natural phenomena. Does that? We're in the city,
Natural
baby.
phenomena?
Yeah.
What is
Please
it?
do tell.
Like
No, it's-
rain or
I can blend in with the natural
Burns.
scenery.
What is your favorite terrain?
Forest.
I was about to say.
Are we in a forest?
We're in a urban jungle.
I mean, I was about to say, like, it could be a jungle if you need.
We're in an urban jungle.
No.
I don't think
No. I'm sorry, but
I can read you the examples. Hide even when you are only lightly obscured by foliage, heavy rain, falling snow, mist, or other natural phenomena.
Is it dark in the club?
the
It
club
is
club.
misty.
I roll a stealth roll so he can't see me.
Artificial. You can still roll a stealth roll. I'm gonna give it to you, but
You better hope the perception catches me, boy. 18. That's 22. You're not catching. You're not gonna find me. You have to roll.
Are we
that.
really gonna do this?
roll a perception
I don't want you to know I'm there.
with advantage.
Advantage. That's just.
You're in your home. You're in his home.
You are
Stealthily in his
the
home.
home of my father. Don't mess us up.
Oh, he crits. He crits. He crits.
You walk.
Crits.
You walk out of the door. You walk out of the door and immediately see Oromis. Look at he's like somebody say he's like sitting there doing this, trying to hide behind another person. He's like
No. This is what Oromis would do. My best roll of the night.
I just look at the guy next to me and he just shrugs. He's like,
Can I call it a reroll?
no, not against a natural crit. He got you. You done, boy. He got you. So yeah, you see him like he's like.
Okay, don't make. I still got 22. Like, don't make it instant.
It's kind of an ad 20 though.
Natural 20 is a automatic success. So no, he is mostly you see him peeking out from behind somebody else. It's like
I'm just gonna go up to him. I'm just gonna like. I didn't know you answered. I didn't know you waited behind for me.
Well, Ghoulie walks right up to you.
Me? Yeah, I make a straight beeline.
He beelines it right to
Yeah.
you.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Gonti for a second. That fucked me up.
No, Ghoulie.
No.
I was like, oh,
Talking about you.
I figured I'd be drunk before I saw Crothaw? Yeah, Crothaw and my former crewmates.
Well, as always.
Roll a deception. Roll.
Damn it, no!
Roll God damn it, what is it?
Perception.
No.
Insight.
Insight, that's the one. I'll get it eventually. Insight.
20.
Beat it.
Nat 20?
Nat 20? Roll an
Okay.
insight, let's see if you get a nat 20.
I already got one nat 20. I don't think dice are gonna be that generous.
I don't know. I think last week I had a couple nat 20s in a
It
row.
happens.
Yeah, you got like 3 in a row.
Yeah.
15. Nope.
Yeah, you think that, yeah, he's actually here for a drink first before he goes. Day drinking? He's an elf, whatever.
It's
Elves
5
are
o'clock
weird.
somewhere.
It's 10 o'clock in the morning.
10 o'clock in the morning.
I had to celebrate getting my new bow.
Okay.
I'd go ahead. I had to, what's it called? I had to free jam.
He's gonna go to Free Jam. You've been around. You know where Free
Yeah.
Jam is. What do you want to do? You want to go with him, or you want to do something else?
Oh, wait, yeah, I do offer to invite you. Not bad.
What do you
Yeah,
think about that?
Yeah, you don't want to let that money purse out of your sight.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
We're
Okay.
gonna go over here to Muhayr.
So I'm like on the elephant bus. Elephant bus. Not a cat bus, which would have been cooler, but you know.
Okay, this isn't Studio Ghibli.
Elephant bus over to Oval Chase track. I'm there.
As you get closer, you hear cars.
Okay. All right. I guess I go up to what I think is like the main entrance.
All right, yeah, no problem. Go up to the entrance. There's multiple. It's pretty much into the stands. It's seems to be pretty much empty. The stands are. You see a few people down on the tracks, different cars. Look like different pits.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you go down. You head down that way. And you are stopped before you hit the track.
Good. Like any good tourist, I asked for directions. And I say, I'm looking for the leader of Torque Racing. He invited me to come by and speak with him.
So,
If you need to know who it is Muhayr from the Oil Can Tavern yesterday.
we go over, and this is kind of what the dude kind of looks like a little bit. Fully armored. He is one of the council guards.
Okay.
You know, if you want to put that.
I can look it up. I probably.
Oh, just up to the camera so that people can see. And then goes. He has your name, of course. What is your name? He's a dwarf too, by the way.
Oh, okay. I'm Muhayr. God, I already said this. I'm Muhayr.
He puts
of
up
the
as soon as you
Sands.
say he puts up a finger, motions to somebody. If you want to roll dice. And this one's a human,
Mm.
and they head off.
Oh, and I do say that I saw him at the Oil Can. So,
He nods. He got that the first time he just
Okay,
got
cool.
your name.
gotcha. I'm sorry. I know my name is hard to pronounce.
It sounds like ravioli, and you think yours is hard to pronounce.
Good man, before we roll.
So a few minutes, you know, a few minutes pass. You keep hearing cars pass. different sounds, different vehicles. It sounds like. And then eventually Gar comes back, nods, and he motions like, the dwarf steps out of the way, motions you by, and the human's like, follow me.
Cool.
He takes you out, and you'll go up the stairs, over a bridge, over the racetrack. You see cars going by. 9, because you won't know. Talk to anybody right now.
You're not playing D&D right now.
Exactly. And so you go over the bridge and you come down and you're in what looks like a long hallway, and you see flags against the wall every so often. They perfectly spaced out, about 50 or so feet apart-ish.
Alright.
You can easily tell that these are probably the pits for each of the different teams. So you see the ground grinders, the rumble runners, the burnouts, and the derby crows. The very last one down there, you see Torque.
Fantastic.
And he pretty much leads you all the way down to the last one, and you go into the Torque pit. He doesn't even go in. He kind of just motions you in.
All right.
You walk into the Torque pit, and you're in the prep room, still inside, sort of, not actually out on the track.
Yeah.
Sitting in you see a bunch of chairs there. You actually don't see anybody sitting. These are the chairs. The back is to the door. There's a bunch of chairs there. They look big. Not really. They're lower to the ground, but they're large backed. So you really can't see anybody past them. You hear some of the other dwarves talking. You do notice a familiar voice.
Out of character, you're gonna have to remind me what his name is.
Alabaster Torque. You realize you do hear the familiar sound of Alabaster's voice. It seems to be coming from one of the large chairs.
Cool. Alright, so I approach Alabaster's voice, and I'm not going to walk up behind him and play peekaboo. I'm going to walk around to the front and give a formal greeting and say it's good to see you again. It's a shame we had to part ways so immediately yesterday, but...
Hey boys, sit down! Grab a seat. We're just watching them seeing how our cars are going today.
Ah, good.
Using tuning them up.
I tried to fix up a wreck outside of the oil can yesterday. I hope it wasn't one of your boys.
Oh, of course not. That piece of junker. We saw it coming out too. It was a little funny.
Right, it's me this time. And I get occasional calls from Biloxi. Biloxi, Mississippi.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So, what you here for today?
Well, I wanted to inquire further about the potential working arrangement that we discussed, but also the items is coming back up for sale.
Aye. We got the letter too.
Yeah.
We got some of me boys out right now trying to find out where it's going to be held.
Ah, so you don't know either. Okay.
I mean, have you seen this bloody letter? It's got nothing in it.
It does seem extremely vague.
Aye.
I've never seen the letter.
You want to see it?
Smart. What?
Do you want to see it?
I'm pretending like I know what he's talking about.
Alright.
I
As soon as we find out, then we're gonna send. I'm gonna go again, of course.
of course, yes. And I would
so
hope
much
that
to
our,
do, though.
I would hope that our previous arrangement still holds.
Aye, of course. Of course.
Out of character.
Actually, as
out
a
of
matter of
character.
fact,
I was going to say out of character, the previous arrangement with Alabaster was that I would back him in getting the auctioned item to allow him to use it during the Inventor's Fair to race with, and then after the race, I would try to fabricate a new one.
I know.
Recap. Audience recap.
Audience recap.
Actually, just so you know, we're at about a third of the battery. This one did last like an hour longer than the other one already.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Alright, so yeah, tell me when it gets close and we'll have to start wrapping up. So we're at a third now?
Yeah, we probably got like 30 minutes left.
Alright, so we'll probably have to wrap it up a little sooner.
Alright.
That's
I
fine.
mean, we could just update them if we all wanted to keep going.
Nah, we should probably make sure.
We'll see. Maybe we'll do.
Sorry,
Maybe we'll do
good
another.
times.
Maybe we'll do another one next week
It's
just
not gonna last
to
that time.
finish up. If that's cool with you guys, I mean.
I'm done.
However,
I'll do a rickety table at my house next time.
in your house.
We'll see.
That's why.
As a matter of fact, I've actually got a lot of work to do here. So, how about we do this? If you're still down, our agreement still holds. Torque will of course back you. We'll give you the funds, give you the note, as it would be, of payment. You go and bid for us.
Ah, very well. I think I can accomplish that.
All right. He's like, aye, over here. And a female dwarf runs up with a book. He goes, write this boy in. He's gonna be doing the bidding for us. She comes over. Your name, please.
It is Muhayr Al-Gam Jabbar.
Oh boy.
That's a mouthful.
Muhayr
Y-E-R.
In common, it is spelled M-U-H-A-Y-R space A-L space uppercase G O-M uppercase J A-B-A-R.
Ooh boy.
You got all that?
She writes it down. She pulls out this other paper, about yay big, hands it to you.
I pull out a small stamp and stamp it next to my name. I have it. Yeah. Take it.
Stampers.
Well, no, that's the paper doesn't have your name. It doesn't have your name on it.
Oh.
The paper says representative.
Mm.
It says representative of Torque Racing.
Okay then. What did she write my name on?
Another page of the in the book.
Okay, in that book I stamp put a stamp next to it.
She closes the book, puts it away.
Yeah.
Nods at you. Anything else to be needed?
Well. Hopefully there isn't too much gremlin activity this time around.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that one. It was
Oh, you
poor man with the cars.
Yeah, he rushed out before all the real trouble. I actually tried to chase down the box and ended up having to fight my way through a horde of the little beasts.
Aye, they are scourge.
Absolutely, I almost lost an ether battery to one.
I'm glad that's. You should be happy that's about all you lost. If you, like you said, I mean, I see it. It looks a little bad shape, but I mean,
I had some of my servos repairing it last night.
those
but
consummate idiots at one point tried to clear out one of their nests. Sent a whole group of automatons. Oy.
God, what
all
were they
that
trying to
now.
do? Just feed them?
That's what we said. It was hilarious. They're bad for them, but it's quite funny.
Yeah,
I think they learned their lesson then.
one would hope so. I mean, they're not terrible in their own way, but they are noxious little pests. For
They are a
sure.
scourge. I mean, shoot. They ever got over here, the Uwu track would be ruined. They'd destroy everything if they ever gotten here.
Well, I'm sure you have deterrents
Of
around.
course.
Do you have anything that I might get, like an ether grenade, to perhaps distract them in such cases, or?
I mean, from what we can tell, you mean your batteries there are good as anything. So you
Well,
ether grenades.
I've only got 2, and as you can see, my little hawk requires the most.
I mean, as far as we know, the consulate, they use flamethrowers to get rid of the bastards.
Interesting. Do you have a flamethrower about?
I like how it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger at each.
Unfortunately, no, we don't actually deal in that thing. We have the consulate guards out front, and they patrol the area, usually keeping them at bay.
I see, I see.
Erase
Well, in
comments.
that case, is there any assistance you can provide me, just in generally?
We can probably give you some transports if you need it. We got a few cars.
You know, I saw one of those really cool circle. I get how they work. I don't know what they're called. They're like a disc for a single rider. They're very interesting.
Ah, you're talking about some of the oval chases.
Ah, is that what they're called?
They were named after the racetrack. Yes, they're like big wheels. You just kind of sit in them and go.
Yes, that is what I believe I saw.
I do believe that we should make the seating in it as the South Park episode of those.
Unfortunately, no. We don't have any of those that we can spare. They're actually all for racing.
Damn me. So what sort of transport were you thinking?
We do have one of the. We have like a four-seater mini car.
Ah, no personal transport, just...
Well, that is personal transport. It's
Very
not
well,
mean
very
just for you. I mean, if you have friends or anything that will need the ride, I mean, you could do it. But, I mean,
I don't know if I'll have...
it's not.
I
It's
don't
not
know
as-
how long I'll have friends
It's
for,
not-
but I suppose it could be used.
It's not as fast as one of the racers, is what I'm talking about. So we can't give you a dragster or an overchase bike. I mean, it's just we need those to race. I mean, we have
Very
racing
well,
up
very
and tuning them up and getting them running, and having them out on the street, we just don't.
Does it have some sort of direction-finding device installed? Because I don't quite know my way around the city as of yet.
Well, I mean, she looks and she goes and walks over to the side and she goes, pulls out
Some sort of electronic mapping device? Wayfinding? Instruments?
She pulls out what looks to be a folded up map and hands it to you.
Hey,
I see. I think with some modification I could actually build
You open it
some
up.
sort of...
You open it up.
Okay, I open it up, yeah.
It's a map of the city
Uh-huh.
with the different roadways and stuff on it.
Mm.
On the oval, where the oval chase course is, there's a blue dot with glowing ether.
Ah, I see what you've done here. Very interesting.
You're right here. Points right at the dot.
And how do I make it tell me where to go if I need a... Can I say, I need to go to the Seven Bridges Market?
She looks over. She pulls it over and kind of points where the Seven Bridges Market is.
Mm.
She pokes it, and you see a line go from where the Aether Point is. Looks like closest route right over to where she tapped on the map.
Indeed. Well, very good, very good. That should come in quite handy.
battery just like dropped. No, I can still go
Okay.
for a couple more minutes.
All right. Well, then I take the map and the vehicle. On my way out, I turned to the dwarf guard that I talked to. I said, "Could you be Aladdin? Could you show me on this map where the Prakata Club is?"
He gives you a look.
I don't enjoy going there, but I have some small business to wrap up.
Roll a perception.
Obviously. A perception?
Deception.
Deception. Oh, I'm not trying to deceive him, but okay. It's a 9, straight 9.
Better than what I rolled.
Okay, fair enough.
He shows you in Beaumont.
Right.
Right here.
Ah,
He doesn't actually touch it, but he just points.
okay, and as he points, I kind of face it away from him and tap. And the little light lights up with the little direction. Say thank you, good sir. Thank you. Hopefully I won't have to go back there again after this.
Alright,
And
so
rock-
you go out, you get in the car, and you're heading back to the club.
Vroom, 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 vroom.
We're going to stop right there for now. Our battery on the camera's dying. Sorry. Thank you for watching. This is Eternity Spark, a Magic the Gathering D&D game. Again, my name is Wyatt, aka Driftwood. You can find me at Twitter at Captain Driftwood, CaptainDriftwood, Captain Driftwood on Twitter.
There you go.
Anybody else want to?
And again, my
That's
name
it.
is Justin Scott, and I don't have any of my accounts available and up running at the moment, but I guarantee at the next session I will have my information up for you guys to follow me as well.
Billy, playing Muhayr. I don't do social media. It's dumb.
I'm Brandon. Y'all will see me on Reddit. It's fine.
Thank you again. Bye.